All right. So for this first part that we're going to be going over, this shape. And again, like I was just saying, there's 100 different ways to do the correct thing. So again, everyone might create this part a little different, and that's okay. So the first thing that I look at is how can I create this shape using maybe the least amount of extrusions, okay? And again, if you wanted to break this part up so that you did this bottom block, you did this top block, and then you did this block over here, that's probably going to be about 3 or 4 extrusions depending on what you do for this part. The way that I'm going to show it first is going to be 2 extrusions. So what I'm going to do is, I'm looking at my top, I'm looking at my front, and I'm looking at my right side, and I'm thinking, man, what is the easiest way to do this, okay? So if I look at this piece, it's like, all right, if I look at the front view and I kind of look at this line and I create this line, and it's like, oh, it tells me it's 1.5 inches. So I can go up, and then I can kind of make a line go over. How far is that? It says it's 1 inch. Okay, so I can go up then 1 inch. I can go over 2 inches because it tells me right there. I can go down 1 inch, over 1 inch. We already knew those dimensions. I can go down 1.5. I can go over 0.5, I can go up 0.5, I can go over, what is this, 3 inches? Is that it? Yep, and then I can go down 0.5, over 0.5, okay? So let's get started. So I'm going to just draw on my front face because I'm going to attempt to draw the front side of this shape. So I'm going to start a sketch. I'm going to click on my front face, and I'm going to click on the little front over here on this 3D cube. So now it's going to kind of whoosh into my face. So now it's like I'm drawing on a flat piece of paper. I'm going to grab my line tool, and I believe, let's just look at this. It says we're going to go up 1.5. Okay, so let's go back to our thing. I'm just going to grab my line tool. I'm going to start right in the middle, and I'm going to click. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to click again, and I'm just going to type 1.5. Enter. I'm going to go over now, and again, it will lock in place. It'll lock going vertical. It'll lock going horizontal. So I'm going to just click again. I'm going to type 1. I'm going to go up now. I'm going to type 1. We got to go over 2, down 1, over 1. So we'll go over 2, down, click 1, over, click 1. We already know this one, it's 1.5, so we're just going to type 1.5. All right, let's look back at our part. We need to go over 0.5, up 0.5. We need to go over 3, down 0.5, over 0.5. So we can go 0.5, go up, click, 0.5, whoop, 0.5, click, go over, this is 3. 3, go down 0.5, over 0.5. So now, and you'll see it even actually kind of shaded in, I've completed this shape. So as I rotate it now, you can see, yeah, I still have my 2D sketch, okay, and it's on a 3D plane. So I'm done with this sketch for right now. So I'll say finish sketch. We're going to do extrude, just like we're reading out of our book, right? Where do we go? We turn the page. Where do you start reading? The top left. Do we want to do a sketch? No, we already did a sketch. Do we want to do extrude? Yep, we're going to do extrude. Let's click on our shape. Let's see how far this is. It says from this point to this point is 2.5 inches. So let's do 2.5 inches. Okay, so there's part 1. All right. What's the only thing left that we have to do? We've already basically made everything, but we got this little like shelf looking part we got to do right here. All right, so let's look at this. This is on our right side. It is 1.5 inches long. It's 0.25 inches tall. It's 0.75 inches extruded out. It's 0.75 inches from the top, and it looks like from end to end, it is 0.5 on each side, okay? So that was a lot. Let's look at this now. So what I'm going to do is we know it's on the right side. So I'm going to do a new sketch, and I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to look at my right side. All right. So again, I know it's a rectangle shape, okay, and I know it has to be in a very specific spot. So what I can do is I'm just going to kind of draw a rectangle. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to change the dimensions. What were my dimensions? 1.5, enter, by 0.25, enter. Okay. So what I've done right now is I've created this little shape right here. Okay. Now I got to put it exactly where it needs to go. And how you do that is we're going to go to our dimension tool. Okay, and I'm going to say from this top line to this top line is 0.75. So that's going to move that exactly where I need it to be. So I'll say from this line to this line is 0.75. Okay, and that kind of moved it. And then, all right, we're getting closer now. Okay, I need to go from this right side line, and you can do the left side, it does not matter. So I can go right side to right side, and it says, hey, between those is 0.38. We're going to do is it 0.5? Yeah, 0.5. So now it's 0.5 from here to here. It's 0.5 from here to here. All right, we got it going down from the top. We got all of our right dimensions. Let's turn this. And let's do extrude, okay? We're going to click on our little shape. How far is it going out? 0.75, and we'll type 0.75, enter, okay? So that's this first drawing file, okay? So I'm going to stop this. I'm going to do an alternate way of doing this. So I'm going to stop this recording real quick.